Cajuns of Louisiana. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Fires to the big fella. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Irish might opt to take a shot here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, give on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Sullivan. It's a fumble! And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. And offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. That's caught. It's McCullough. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he showed you the arm talent on the throw.
The Raging Cajuns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Caught behind the line. It's Dennis. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Let's go! Let's go! The RPO, it's complete. Touchdown, Cajuns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
They'll go to the ground. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Using the quick game. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. They agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Dennis. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to pass, it's Van Buren. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Absolutely nothing settled, deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got a man, it's Moore. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. From the shotgun, the inside kid. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it off! To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Raging Cajuns, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quickly out to the tight end. Steamrolls his way ahead. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, let him go get yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Parker. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Raging Cajun. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Now the play fake. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And sometimes you see great shoes and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Sends him back in motion. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Unloads to the wideout. This time it's complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll run the sneak for it. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the foot.
No way to go with the run down. He goes at the 39. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle? Right
Down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you could tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
And they've converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. A little screen to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner is stopped. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to can build on this lead before halftime. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. From the gun to give, looking for room. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the catch. It's Sullivan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback adapting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. That's caught. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's McCullough. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I think the quarterback could have found somewhere else to go with the football on that one. His intended target was not open. As a result, easy incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run, maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Fights off the defender. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to to bring down, they can flip the game on a dime.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by just one over Rutgers. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
There he goes! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
With the catch, it's McCullough. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Pulls it in. It's Parker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Got it in the middle. It's Parker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice 3rd down conversion.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Parker. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down. And you see guys leading into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat.
Touchdown, Louisiana! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he tags on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows is when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Oh, dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. The inside handoff. Running into the open space. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Larson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Irish. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Tackle was made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
Brings it to the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver. In different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And I tell you what, why would you not do this? I love it. Short yardage situation, get your QB sneak. You've already got everything going. You got a few first downs. You got that momentum on your side. Just get the first down, get that new set of downs. Now, if you want to go attack now.
Let's go! From the gun, running back gets to give. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Here we go. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Sullivan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Raging Cajuns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Power football with the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Raging Cajuns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback looks for a little space. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They're going to run it. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up the drive. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hold on.
Poor starting field position here for this offense. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Makes it past the marker. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. They'll give it to the back. Got a little space. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they're on top here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Back to the ground game on the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Motion from the wideout. Got it behind the line. It's Sullivan. Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to him on the ground. Touchdown, Cajuns! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Got a man. It's Dennis. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
Man, you play the whole game. Now it's coming down to what? A couple of plays. It's in overtime. You're starting to move the ball closer to the opponent's end zone. Got to make a play. Got to protect the football. What's your go-to play after?
Touchdown, Raging Cajun! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
They got it executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Caught over the middle, it's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. They'll go to the air. He's got it still on his feet. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
The play action fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass. The poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for you.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll set up to throw. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. Clutch play and execution ties the game again, and will play another overtime. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. A little release to the back. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. Keeps the play going.